Well, hello everyone. I had a little snack here, so I didn't want to do any mukbanging for you guys on live stream. How's it going, guys? How you doing? MT is in the building. Hi, Misha. How's it going? This is a surprise time, just coming in whenever. I just felt like coming on for a little while, so it's one of those things where I like coming on every so often. And I took this picture. Well, I didn't take it, but I found the picture. I really like this idea of doing some woodwork, like bridges, and when you're doing the landscaping for your yard. So if you want to do like a bridge or stones or something like that, I kind of like got the incentive to talk about that a little bit, like how to decorate your yard, which I've done before. But whatever you'd like to talk about, I'm here today. I don't have any agenda here set up for today. I just felt like coming on. And like I said, talking about futuristic things. In January, I'll start talking more about... I haven't really started new plants. I've started two things to do videos on. But as soon as January comes, and that's full force loading up my greenhouse inside and get everything done for the spring. Oh, Misha says, have a good day. I'm out shopping. Well, that was very kind of you. So what are you up to, MT? What are you guys, everybody listening to you? How are you guys doing out there? Thank you for listening. And if there's something you'd like to talk about, please jump in and say whatever you'd like to talk about. That's what I'll say. How is it going? Anybody got anything to talk about? It's going to be a quiet live stream. All right, guys. I'm just going to play some music here. Well, now I'm watching for my daughter, so I'll be here for 5 minutes. Oh, okay. You didn't leave the building. I was just trying to talk to some people here, get something, conversation going, what people want to talk about. I'm just relaxing, getting ready to start my banner. Oh, you're going to switch your banner too? Cool. That's cool. They have a Christmas kind of market. Oh, that's fun. Thank you. Who gave me that? Oh, thank you, Mike. Hi, Mike. Merry Christmas, he says. Thank you very much, Mike. I don't see the typing. Like the money comes on and then it's like, where did it come from? So thank you very much, Mike. How are you doing? That's what I needed to know. I needed some people to talk to a little bit. So how's it going? Maybe an hour I'll be on for. Depends on how this conversation goes, I guess. So how are you doing there? Misha, that sounds fun at the market. I know you're going to do an awesome job on the banner, MT. And great seeing you, Mike. I just got a dozen of apple cider donuts from the local farm there. So, oh, I bet. I made donuts, but that's a long time ago where I made some homemade donuts. But they didn't taste quite the same as the ones you buy. It's been a long time. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just talking about, it's the off season, for gardening. So it's like I don't have anything except for to say I got some plants growing up in my window and everything looks good. And it's the kind of the slow time for garden season, so I can see that. I can see all the videos and everything, why it's so slow. I get it. But come January, that's my time. That is my time, time. So what have you been up to though? You haven't been live streaming, right? Are you still busy, like as a farmer? I thought it was your break time near the holidays, Mike. And is it? Are you still? Or is it not? Are you keeping busy, Mike, on the farm? Like, that's what I'm going to ask you. Because I don't think I've seen you too much anywhere on YouTube lately. Not for a while. So you must be really busy off of YouTube. I ate too. I'm not being a good girl. Oh, don't worry about it. It's Christmas. We always say that. Misha, how about later after Christmas? I heard your awesome idea about building a bridge. Are you or Truckman gonna build it? No, I just think it's cool. I like the idea of it. I have no space for it, but Mike, that's not that hard to do. We've built different things, so The only thing is that wood has to be steamed and turned, which I've been watching on. No, it's just an idea for other people, I guess, and I just like the look of that. But I really don't have any place to build a little bit of a bridge. For decorations, my yard's not big enough, but I'd like it. If I could, I would. I would build it. If we got the part behind the house that was mine, I probably could do something like that there in the back. But no, just something to look at. It was a cool picture, Mike, and I liked it. It just gives other people's ideas of all the stone, yeah. Still busy, but with my door company, the farm is just normal chores now. Oh, you have a door company? I didn't know that. Is that new? Is the door company business new too? Well, you're just a busy guy farming, and then, or did you have this door business for a long time? Like you install doors? What kind of doors? And garage doors, normal doors? You have me intrigued on that. I'd like to know what you do for that one. And how long have you had that business, Mike? Do you install all kinds of doors? No, that's my welding shop. Yeah, but you said I'm still busy with my door company. So do you do welding for stuff? For doors? Like what kind of door? Because you said your door company, so I just wondered what kind of door you do. Giant shop or airport hangar doors. Oh, wow. Oh, so the big, huge doors, like an industrial door. Oh, wow. Do you get a lot of orders, especially in the wintertime now? That would be a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work, eh? So the donuts are good. MT's being quiet. Mike, thank you for talking. We build them and install them. They're huge, all steel hydraulic doors. Wow. So is that another family thing besides the farming you do together? Oh, Dakota Power Lift doors. Wow. So that is like family owned again too, like the farming part. Do you know if other Mike's dad is doing any better? I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that. Yeah, I'm not sure, Mish. When did he say his dad was that bad? Yeah, I didn't hear anything. I haven't talked to Mike for 2 days, so yeah. Well, that's good, Mike. So does that run all, like, you guys must be really busy in the summertime then if you're doing the door thing and all the farming stuff. Oh my God. I don't even know how you ever had time to be on the internet because of how much work you'd be doing. So have you not been on the internet too much then? Like it sounds to me, if I had a job and that, I probably wouldn't be on here that much either. If I was working somewhere else and all that kept busy, I wouldn't be here. I'd be like doing my thing, but it's probably safer. I do my thing here now. It's much safer. Much safer to chat with you guys and be on YouTube than it is to really go try to find a job. I used to refuse to do the farm stuff. Oh. And that didn't work out, did it? So you were doing the door stuff and did the farm stuff. Now you got to do both. Oh, well. Since my dad had a heart attack, I've kind of taken over. Oh, my God. Sorry to hear about your dad. And Misha, I don't want to forget. Yeah, he mentioned it on Thursday live stream. Yeah, I haven't talked to Mike since, 2 days ago. We'll have to ask him later, Misha. I don't know. I'll have to ask him, but I haven't talked to him. I don't talk to him away from live streaming normally. When I live stream, I talk to Mike, and then I might get off and talk on Facebook for a while, and then I'm done. But otherwise, if you don't see him in a live stream, then I'm not really talking to him. So yeah, I guess I'll have to ask him how he's doing. How his dad's doing, because I don't know right now. Yeah, and I'm sorry to hear, Mike, that your dad had a heart attack. Sorry to hear that. So have you been off YouTube for a while? I don't know if he's lurking. It's 1:42 a.m. He would be out and about probably with his family. He normally at 1:42 Mike most likely would not. The other Mike, not just Mike we're talking about, wouldn't normally be on here. He doesn't come on here like normally in the afternoon. He could be, but not normally. Normally he's out and about. If I come on in the morning, that's 3 hours difference. 11, 12, 1. Yeah, so it's 10 something. I would think he's out the door. He goes, what's today? Saturday's, oh, maybe not. He could be lurking, Misha, because Saturday's off. He did that the last time. Yeah, actually, I never talked to him 2 days ago. That's true. Oh, it was a long time ago. He's been his ornery self for a while. Well, I'm glad your dad's better. Maybe that was it. No, I was going to say, you got you involved now, so that's good. Doing all the labor there, Mike. But I'm glad he's back to normal, your dad. So you never know who's lurking in this channel, Misha. Never. You can see people popping in, popping out. Depends on the conversation I'm having. If it interests them or not. You know, I do want to get back to talking about gardening stuff. But like I said, I don't have a lot of great deal in the wintertime going on here. I didn't even start new plants yet, but I will be. You have a good one too, Misha. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you. Have a great day. I enjoy those donuts for me too, because if I had them, I'd be eating them all too. Had to figure out what I was going to do for supper, but it looks like we're having corned beef for supper. Corned beef. Corned beef. Do you lurk a lot? I lurk a lot. Yeah, but have you lurked lately? You've been lurking a lot? Are you hanging out? You're not chatting as much, or what? That's what I want to ask you, Mike. You're not talking as much on the YouTube. You used to run your own live streams now and again. Do you still do that? Because I don't see it. I don't catch you live at all. Mind you, I'm not on as much. Oh, no data. Something's... Come on. Oh, you have been hanging in the background. Okay. So you've been hanging in the background for Sillyville. I like Mrs. Green singing carols for us. Okay. So that you have been lurking a lot and you've been listening to Christmas carols. Okay. All right. We got you, Mike. I got it. That is just a thing I like doing to cheer people up in the, for Christmas. That I think you were there. I started that 2 years ago, and then I did it this year. This year, well, then people are having a rough time. It's not as popular. I'm going to do a vote if I should do it next year. Oh, were you? If I would have saw that, I would have came to visit you. Sometimes they don't post the live streams when people are on, and I don't see it. So you're on Sunday night. What did I? Oh, I do a live stream Sunday night. That's why. I must have missed you because I do Sillyville on Thursday nights and Sunday nights. Oh, my data is... Look at this. No data. The stream will end shortly. I'm not sure what's going on with it today. The internet should come back. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It goes in and out my internet, and I don't know why it's doing that. So sorry about that. Oh, there's something wrong with my internet again. What is going on? There's no... It's the same internet. Gee whiz, Johnny. Come on. I've only been on for 17 minutes. No, don't go. It says, error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. Come on. What is going on here? All right, let me update this. It's not even buffering. I know it's telling me it's bad. I'm gonna come back to it and see. I know you guys can still hear me. It's still bad. It's saying it's not buffering. It's saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such a view, and it says poor, and I'm right near my modem. That's why I don't go anywhere. Well, okay, because it keeps saying that to me. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream as good. And normally, I'm right near it. Here we go. Look, now it's starting to act up. I can see it acting up now. Oh, now it says excellent again. This is crazy. My internet's nuts today. Hello, Drop. Someone gave you a thumbs down. Oh, don't worry about it. Thanks, David, for telling me. I don't never get worried about that stuff anymore. It's all good, David. It's all good, but thank you for telling me. If it makes somebody else feel good, well, what the heck? Let them feel good. Haul them off and smack it. Yeah, nah, I don't care. That's just somebody from before that's just a funny person, needs help. It's not acting up here? That's cool. Oh, thanks, David. It's okay. Sometimes you can't make everybody happy. It's really smooth? Oh, that's good. Sometimes you can't make everybody happy, but you got to ignore and not react on it because they kind of tend to like that. So I have no interest. I don't care. Not anymore. It's been gone for a long time. But thank you. I meant smack the electronics. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to hurt my electronics, but thanks. Oh, look at 7 people, 7 thumbs up. Thank you very much. That is awesome of you. Thank you so much. It's okay, David. I try to change things and see what I can do. I want to do something different, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do something with a green screen later. Because you got to buy a green screen, and then I thought it would be kind of cool to live stream, but I never liked, I said it over and over, I don't like showing my face. It's not like I have something to hide, but I am thinking maybe once in a while I might do a green screen, put plants, and come on and talk about it. Nope, I didn't find the box under the bridge, Drop. Nope, can't say I have. Can't say I have. It's a pretty bridge, though. I was going to show some of my own pictures, but I'll wait. I've been told that you can't even show pictures too much anymore. So I'm just being a little bit cautious, but once in a while I switch it up. I got to put up a giant minion in front of my front yard for my... Oh, is it for Christmas? Is the minion like Christmas? And you better hurry up because it's already like the 12th. You're not going to have much time to celebrate the minion. I got to put up a giant minion in front of here for my house. That's funny. So it's a Christmas decoration. We already did. Like, I'm done. We got our tree up. I started like a month. I start putting little bit by little bit so we don't kill ourselves decorating. So that Sillyville was over. I started that in November. We got the tree up, I think, last week. And the house has been decorated for a few weeks. Not overly decorated, just enough to give that Christmas spirit, but not that strong. And yeah. You got to put a little bit of effort, a little bit to cheer others up by the Christmas decorations. I love driving. We did that. We went for a drive and checked out all the lights just to get out of the house. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's a big blow-up minion with the Santa hat on. Oh, that won't be too hard. Just stake them in and blow them up. That's kind of cute. I think right now, Mike, people need all that little inspiration and getting your yard dressed up. Like I said, I have my mom and the 3 of us went for driving for Christmas lights just to get out of the house. Because, with all this stuff going on, like, you're more secluded, so you need to get out once in a while. And so we get out and we saw all the other people putting lights up. It's kind of a nice thing. It's kind of nice that sometimes you don't realize people drive and look at lights, and you kind of make their day. Oh, you do that. You do that, Drop. You go get your dumpster diving box. That's what I say. Hey, did you, Mike? You haven't been here for a while. Have you seen? Did you see the gourds? Were you here? I don't know. I know you're lurking. You said, but did you see the gourds at all that I grew? See, I can throw those pictures up. I can talk about my own stuff, which is really safe. So I think I will. I'll try to grab some pictures here. That were mine for something to do with gardening. But Sillyville, if it doesn't have a troll living under a bridge. This isn't Sillyville, though. That's Sillyville is Sunday night. This is whatever chat night. Hi, Lisa. Oh, come on. Put a little cheer. Put a little cheer. Do you have to work today, Lisa? I started doing this thing. No, I didn't see those. No, let me see. Because I want to grow. I have 2 different kinds this year that I'm going to grow. But I'll show you. They're drying out in my garage because they take. I bought one. It cost me $20 to buy a gourd. So a dried gourd is expensive to buy, but it's because it takes like a year to dry. It takes a long time to dry a gourd. And I'm thinking of doing one of them and making them into a lamp. One of them I have a base for a lamp, but here's what they ended up turning out like. And some of them are a little different shape, but these are really big ones. So I'm thinking there's one that's kind of short and fat, and I really like the look of it. And I'm thinking once it dries up, if I like the look, I'm going to turn it into a. Oh, did ya? I'm thinking of actually putting, and that's for you, Drop. You did? I'm thinking of putting, like I said, a lamp base. One of them looks cool. I don't know if I can, because I know you can buy all the stuff to set a lamp up. And I'm thinking, I've never made a lamp before. So I thought, if I take the base, like this is going to dry brown, and I can make it into a wood base. I can carve into it. I can do whatever I want, and then turn it in. Because that's what you do. The gourds are meant for, these gourds are crafting gourds. Like you let them grow really big. These gourds are not edible. They don't taste good. They're for crafts. The bigger gourds are designed for crafts. And I got a picture of showing, I was trying to do a video on it. I didn't finish this, but I'll show you something. What I'm talking about. I bought one, yeah, a lamp base, whatever you can do with, you can do containers. They're really quite cool. Am I still safe here? I gotta look if I'm okay. Yeah, excellent. So I'll show you what I started to do. This is a craft for the other channel, but since you all know my channel, it doesn't really matter. I'm showing you this. I think it's a little video that I haven't put together yet, but I'll show you because I didn't finish it. I guess I didn't get in the mood to finish it, but I'll show you. This is ones I want to grow this year. And let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm putting together, when I finish it, it'll be a crafting video, but to show you what I've done so far. Where'd it go? It's like, this is how I film it. I got to do different clips. Oh, it's not coming in. It says default. What happened? Well, that's no good. Hang on a minute. No good at all. Let's get rid of this. Let's try this again. No, the wrong thing. I'm trying to show you what I'm talking about, where I started crafting this one that I bought. And these are the ones I'm hoping to grow this year for craft events. Find it. No, don't work until Monday. I am catching up on animal closure, which will take me all week because after each cleaning yeah, I get you. Oh shoot, I'm doing it again. I got you, Lisa. Sorry, it's taking me a little bit. If I can't get, I'm finding, I got to put it under media because it's a clip. And it's not always working the clips for me now. All right, and where'd it go? Okay. Let's see if I can find what I want to show you. It's just the beginning clip. What I'm gonna do. Yeah, maybe I should show you that. Or I'm trying to think of what I should kind of. I'll show you what I did so far with it, I guess. It's broken up into clips, so I can only grab a clip at a time, and I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I got to take the sound off. Hang on a minute. Take the sound off. There it is. So that's kind of what I'm working with. So that is a gooseneck gourd. And it'll turn into craft. It'll be, I was doing two. Oh, I think that's a good one. I thought I showed you a better clip, but it's just explaining what I'm doing with it. That's not the one I want. Oh, here we go. There, that's what I wanted. I just want to show you what I was talking about. That's a gooseneck gourd. Turn that into a gnome. No, it's not. Oh, that would be cute. I could turn him into a gnome, too. You can make them smaller if I want and cut the head off, but I wouldn't do that to these ones. This is too much money. That I spent $20 on buying this gourd. They're not cheap to buy a gourd because it takes, like I said, a year to dry them out. So this is going to be sawed up and it's going to be decorative with ribbon and it's going to look like a goose when I'm done with it. Yeah, that's why I had to turn it so you could see it. Because there's other gourds too that you could do what you're talking about. Like there's, if it didn't do the neck one, yeah. Sorry, hopefully. Hang on, I got a little bit. No, that no. Believe it or not, that's my mother screaming. I had to tell her, "Can you stop screaming?" I think she has like, she's screaming at my husband. I told you we're a loud family. That's why I have to shut the sound off sometime. Um, she's like talking, screaming to him. I think the cat's bugging her or something. Something's going on and it's bugging her, so she's like loud. Can you, I said we were loud. I don't deny that, but sometimes it's a little too ridiculous, and I have to say, okay, you guys, you're like really screaming here. No, he wasn't really laughing. No. Who uses that tuna fish for fish tacos? Not getting great lunch ideas. Yeah, no, he wasn't laughing there, Mike. He was actually, I don't know, I think he was listening and talking back to her or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Will, how's it going? So I'm just showing you this little clip. It's going to be I put all the clips together and then it's going to turn into a crafting one. I'm not finished the gourd yet. I want to take a sander, I think, and sand some of the bottom of it. But that's the reason I'm showing you is that's the kind of gourds I want to grow this year. There's two different kinds, actually. I might be growing one on one side, one on the other side. And I can take the clip off and go back to this one, which started out. So these ones are going to be, like I said, that could be, if I had a short stubby one, I could have made that into a gnome or something. Or a bowling pin. Maybe I'll make these into bowling pins. They're big enough like that for a bowling pin. Too fat, though, on the bottom. Yeah, use hash browns as buns. There you go. He's giving you a recipe. Use hash browns as buns. Drop and stuff the inside with all your taco stuff and enjoy. And Lisa, that would be a really cool idea about the loofah getting dried out. Yeah, I'd make do that next year. Not next year, the year after. I want to grow loofah too, but I'm waiting. I got, like I said, 2 different gourds. I'm going to grow this on my trellis. I think 2 gourds, and then maybe the next year I'll do loofah too and see how that goes. But you need a lot of space. Loofah's like this. You have to have a trellis to hang down on. That's what I'm going to tell you. You have to make sure and I actually go in and form to make sure they can hang on something. So they have all that stuff. Even loofah has to hang on a trellis until it dries out. There you go. Hi, Will. What's up with you? I'll be back tomorrow. Need to run at Walmart. Have a wonderful you too, Will. Thank you for coming. Let's see if I grab some more. Some of my garden stuff I want to show. This way I am all safe with images. Oop. Ooh, that's not right. Well, there you go. Pulled pork sandwich. Boy, that's a hard decision to figure out what you want to eat for lunch. Hello, Kathleen. Welcome, Kathleen. Welcome. I didn't even know there were crafting gourds, so I learned some. Oh, there's tons of types of gourds that you can actually, most of the gourds you don't eat. There's some you can eat. And even apparently you can eat these. I wasn't interested in eating them, but if you, Mike, if you sit there and eat them when they're really small, I guess you could eat gourds, but normally most of them they grow into crafting. I have shown tons of pictures to do with this, with crafting gourds. Tons. I think I showed this. That was a video I did, but see, this is I love the lettuce. This is the lettuce I did last year, and I made a strawberry. I love this idea too. Yum. Yeah, that's what I like growing. I have another new type of lettuce growing, but I love growing several types of lettuces and then just having a nice big salad. Since we're talking about food anyways, just might as well throw a picture up there of lettuce. I want to make Chinese barbecue today. Oh, those, yeah, you have to make the bread and stuff them. I think I know what you're talking about. They're good, actually. Really good. Very good. I hate that kind of lettuce. It's always mushy. Yeah? What kind of lettuce do you think this is? Because I had romaine lettuce. I hate that kind of lettuce. What kind of lettuce do you think I had? There's leaf lettuce. There's romaine lettuce. I had 3 different kinds of lettuce. Probably the leaf lettuce. That's the romaine lettuce here. No, romaine lettuce, no. Romaine lettuce is really actually quite chunky, crunchy. Like here's the romaine when it was babies. But I like them when they're smaller. I think they taste better when you cut them down instead of when they're really large romaine. I like little lettuce. Nope, not iceberg lettuce. Actually, you know, iceberg lettuce has it's not worth growing. It doesn't have any nutritional factors in them. Yeah, that's romaine lettuce. The other lettuces are good too, though. Seriously, all together they are. That's the one lettuce. Then, let's see where the other one is. Yeah, there's no good stuff in iceberg lettuce or Romanian lettuce. None. There we go, and there's another one. These are the ones you might not like, but I like them. I liked all of the ones I grew. This is another one I grew. It's black seeded. I think this is, I don't know if this one's the black seeded Simpson. I have 3 different lettuces I had grown last year. And now I'm starting a different one this year too. That's in my window right now I'm growing. Hey, Christian. Yeah, I get it. So you don't eat that. Oh, spinach. Don't get me started with spinach. I love spinach. Oh my God. I love bait. What about spinach? Does everybody like spinach? I like spinach. How you doing, Christian? Where is the spinach here? Let's see. No, I don't have spinach. Actually, spinach was really hard for me to grow. Don't know why, but it is. So hard for me to grow spinach. And I'm going to have to try it again. Oh, you like spinach? It's hard. For me, it was hard to grow spinach. I'm going to keep doing it, though. That's why I say I don't give up on when something frustrates me to grow it. I continue doing it until I get it right. There's the third one. What else I got here? I have to take more pictures. See, I'm keeping it safe there, MT. Do kale for me unless you put it oven with olive oil. Do kale for kale? You know, I don't like kale. I never grew kale, so I should actually try it. I like growing it, but I don't like kale. I don't like the taste at all. And I did kale chips, and I still didn't like them. I'm still not eating them yet. Spinach bolts too fast. Yeah. I still want to learn how to do it. Spinach. I know, I had to throw you in there, MT. I had to throw you in there. Ta. Yeah. I don't own an Instant Pot either, but that's another story. That's another story. How about tomatoes? It comes out really crunchy. Yeah, I don't know. I did kale chips. I really wasn't a fan of them. I cooked them, put some with the oil and put salt on them. Yeah. But I like to know that I grew it at least once. Even though I don't like it, I wouldn't mind growing it. And sometimes we've proven that. Sometimes when you grow things, we were talking about that. Like Lisa was talking about how she grew cucumbers. She doesn't like cucumbers. And she ate her own and thought it was good. So, yeah, sometimes if you grow it yourself, I might actually like it. Because I remember Lisa said that a few times. That cucumber you're talking about. And this did really well too. Not my favorite squash, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I just wanted to know I could try it, taste it, grow it, and patty pan squash. Good old patty pan squash. I had so much of it like spaghetti squash. I was giving it away again. You don't own an Instant Pot? I just like my stuff. I'll give you my Instant Pot. Another thing I hate is that apply. Oh, you don't like it? He says I just okay. What? So Mike, you don't like your Instant Pot? My wife made beef and broccoli in ours. The beef was rubber and the broccoli was mush. Yeah, I like crock pots. I'm telling you, the halogen oven is nice. Not everything, but so far what I've cooked isn't bad. So you don't like the Instant Pot? I kind of try things out and see what I think about it first. I'd have to try it out first. Love crock pots. Love your stove, of course. But it's kind of cool finding other ways. We're getting off the subject. But anyways, it's kind of cool finding other ways that won't heat up your house, I'd say. In the summertime. Oh, yeah. I know, Mike. I have one. I haven't touched it yet. So I guess I'll give my thoughts on that one after. I will give my thoughts on that part after. So, Instant Pot is not your thing. It's funny because it's kind of, that's why I like trying different things, and I'll say whether I like it or not. But do you have a halogen oven? That's a good thing. My halogen oven is pretty cool, actually. It cooks chicken. I think I've cooked it so good. It makes the chicken delicious in a halogen oven. Now, other things I have to work with that didn't taste so great was weird. I did roast beef in it, and I didn't really like the recipe I did, so I have to come up with something else. Yeah, I did a pork loin in ours, so tender and juicy and quick. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that too, to the air fryer. It's sitting in my hallway. I just got one, and I'm working on the halogen oven first before I pull out the air fryer. So I said I'm gonna do at least 7 recipes in the oven, halogen oven, and then I'll do an unboxing of my air fryer, and then I'll do recipes to show how to cook in that and see if I like it. And what I like about it is the one I got is a dehydrator and everything, does all kinds of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm kind of waiting. It's in my Christmas present, so I can wait. I can wait to use it. Like an easy bake oven. Oh, you've been listening too then. Oh, would you stop being a creepy guy? If you're putting that down, that means you've been listening to me too, Mike. You've been there, because I'm the one who compared that to an easy bake oven, like an easy bake oven for kids. You definitely were creeping there, and now I know what you were doing, Mike. When you got these little statements, I know you've been somewhere else. Put as much meat as you can. What did you put? I cooked some ranch oyster crackers yesterday. They don't last long here. Everyone eats them. Ranch oyster crackers? Yeah, you did say that already. You said you were lurking already, but you've been lurking all over is what you've been telling me. Now I got to figure out which mic is in the building. I got to figure out which mic is in the building when you guys are lurking. Yeah, I never had oyster crackers. No, I can't say I cooked some oyster crackers. Never heard of them before. I like how everyone was surprised you had your camera on. Are we talking about Sillyville? Or the cooking one? I've had my camera on both sides of this. It's not like it's not a big fact of, but of course not everyone was around back in the day. Oh, I put my camera on out. Yeah, I put my camera on now though. I could put it now, but I'm not going to do that. But there's a way of actually MT was really helpful a lot. It's been very helpful to me, and we kind of came up with I know how to open a camera on the way I'm doing it now. Make those crackers easy and tasty. Oh yeah, I don't even know if I can get them oyster crackers. And why do you got to make them? Can't you? If they're oyster crackers, aren't they already made? Yeah, I use the dry ranch mix butter and oyster crackers. Yeah, I use the dry ranch mix butter and oyster crackers. Put them in a boiler for a few minutes and done. Well, you're not making them. Oyster crackers are cheap. I'm not making them. No, it doesn't look like he's making them. He looks like he's just putting something on the crackers and heating them up. The little tiny round soup crackers. So you buy them and then you put the oyster crackers or soup. Okay. So the soup crackers and then you mix them up with ranch mixed butter and oyster and then you put them in the oven. So he's not making them. He's just making a mix with them. That's what he's saying, right? You're making a recipe with the crackers. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Well, no, because Mike said, I'm not going to make them. So I'm thinking, I don't think you said you're going to make them. Because making crackers is a lot of work. A lot of work. But it's good. If you feel like cooking, crackers are good to make. Especially, I've made the crackers in a dehydrator. They're cool. You know. You may not want, if time consuming, you're not the guy that wants to waste time cooking, then you're not going to do it ever. But if you like trying new things and making new things, nothing wrong with making homemade crackers if you got the time. I have done crackers, and it takes a little bit of time, but hey, because I was doing it to practice when I was using my dehydrator. I wanted to see if I could make crackers in the dehydrator, and that's what I did. I actually made them in the dehydrator, some crackers, when I was working with that. Did you get a dehydrator? You coat the crackers and bake them, yeah. You coat the crackers with ranch dressing and butter and whatever, and then put them in the oven. I gotcha. Just add a stronger taste to the cracker. Okay, well, that's food stuff. Yes. Use dehydrated peppers as crackers once. Delicious. Dehydrated peppers. Dehydrated stuff it takes a little bit of the nutritional value out, but it's so worth doing. I like doing it. I had fun. It's kind of like you said, it's kind of another toy I have. You know, cars, you guys and all your little engines and all that stuff are cars, toys for you. Well, cooking things and trying things like that are toys for me. Any kind of new equipment, any kind of cooking equipment, stuff like that, I actually enjoy trying to see if I can come up with something to make in it. And I like it. I think I have fun with it. Just like the gardening side of this, I have all the stuff I do, I like doing. Otherwise, like, I've repeated it over. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. So it's fun for me. Anyways, well, yeah, just leave it there and I'll put it away. And I have laundry to do after here. All that fun stuff. Put the laundry away. Oh, I hope I get more gooseberries this year. I'm just looking at some pictures of garden stuff. I had some. These are really sour, but I loved it because there they are. They look pretty. They're just like a raspberry. But they're a lot tarter than a raspberry. I remember showing that when I was growing them. Yeah, we're all hungry now. Since you started this drop, had to bring food into it. We're gardening, but we're talking about food now. I will throw you in that I'm having corned beef is what I'm having for supper. Crystal, Pets and Plants. Hi, darling. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream. Hey, Bill. Okay, Misty, I gotta go set up Minion. I've been back in. Well, we miss you, Mike. Hey, I don't care if you lurk or not, but it's nice that if you jump in and say hi once in a while, that's cool. If you get a chance to say hi, we'll all say hi back to you. So you have a good day. All right, Bill. I don't know how long more I'm going to stay on here, guys, because I wasn't planning on staying too long, but yeah. So hello to Crystal, goodbye to Mike. Thank you for coming, and don't lurk too much. Come on in and say hi when you can. That's what I'm going to say. There's a time limit, like, you know, there's a space. You only get so much time to lurk. Then you got to come out. It's like a parking lot, you know, when the timer's on, you only get so much time. Actually, I don't really care. Later, fellow lurkers. Are you leaving, Drop? Have a good day if you're leaving. So, Bill, what's been going on? What's been going on for you? I think, is Kathleen gone? Let's see who's here. Oh, thanks. I was just showing some of my fruits and vegetables. I'm not sure who's still here. Let's see. Got different fruits that I grew in this outside there, Crystal. That's the stuff I grew last night. Yeah, nah. Oh, okay, Drop. I thought you were leaving too. I wasn't sure. I was getting confused. I think Kathleen says, yeah, see you all soon. So I think Kathleen was leaving. Mike was leaving. Kat, you're still here. That's cool. Well, I tried something new today. I tried a kumquat for the first time in my life. You want to have a tree like that. Did you like it? Marion, are they ever good? So I seen kumquat. Actually, one of my friends has a cooking channel that's a vegan. He, I think, has a tree and he makes different recipes with kumquat. That's where I heard about it. So they're good for the first time in my life. Man, are they ever good. They're sweet, aren't they? It's a fruit. Kumquat's a fruit. And I thought you said you want to have a tree, but I thought you needed fairly warm to grow a tree. Kumquat tree. Let me see what it looks like. It's a cool looking tree. It really is. I love it. I should actually taste that too there to see if they're any good. I'm going to show a picture there just because maybe not everybody knows what we're talking about. It's a really nice looking tree too for indoors. It's giving me, it doesn't like me taking this one. Let me see if I can find one. Well, that doesn't do it justice, but it's so nice a looking tree, and I'm sure it's got to have hot temperature. So you're gonna have, it's a tree that you want to do, you got to bring it indoors. This one's a bushy one. I like how they thinned it. I would rather have a tree that was thinned out like this one. Let's see, is that the best? And they're not even big fruit. They made this one look like a Christmas tree. I'm trying to get a nice picture of one. Well, I'll do this one. I'll save this one, and then I'll do 2 pictures. Oh, 2. Let's see. Just about, I'm going to pull it out right now. Actually, I really like the look of this tree too. It's nice. Hopefully I can get, I have never tried one myself, but I think the tree looks really cool as like an ornamental tree, and you could eat the fruit if you do it right. It's nice looking. I should have got a better tree, but that's the best I got so far. And then I'm going to bring a bowl of what they look like closer up. Image. They look like little oranges. Can you eat the skin though? Like it looks weird, what I'm thinking. There. In case anybody has never seen them before. Let's see. Man, they are very good. Yeah, leaves amazing taste in your mouth. I have cutting ordered, but I have some seeds in germinated here as well. I have, what did you say? I have, oh, you got a cutting coming. Okay. Yeah, they're a beautiful tree. I hope to get a few growing. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to eat them, skin and all. Okay, so, yeah, but what's the weather like on the island? Does it get that cold? Because this is like a tropical tree. So can you actually? It'd be one that you could grow. I mean, I think it's cool. I would love to have this. This would be like a great. I gotta watch the space in my house. Because it's like I'd put it outside, but I have to bring it in. So I have to make sure that I have, hey, beet, used in marmalades. Oh, is that right? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it does get cold, but it's an indoor plant in the winter. Yeah, okay. That's what I want to know. I was pretty sure that you'll have to bring it indoors in the wintertime. But I love the look of it. And I need to taste it too. I've never seen them sold though, Bill. I don't even know where to get them. I'd like to try one, but I like the look. I do it with my lemon tree. Yeah. My lemon tree's not big, but it's doing good. It's not where I can put it on the ground yet, that tall, but I can't wait to when I do have it, get it bigger. As long as right now I'm just trying to keep it healthy. Because they get diseases really easy, and too much watering and not enough, feeding them. What's the word I'm looking for? They die pretty easy. Citrus trees. It's not easy to grow in your house, especially if you don't have the right lighting. The fertilizer is what I want to say. But I like it. I like it, Bill. It's a cool thing to try. Get the seeds from. I like to try that. Looks very cool. Yeah, and they're not lit. They look like they're about the size of a grape, maybe a little bit bigger than a grape, the way I'm looking at them. And if I see them in a store, I'm gonna buy some just to try them, see if I like it. And then See, they have a bonsai one. I wanted to show you this. This is what I wanted to get into too. This is just for my own enjoyment, really. That I started doing that, but I just didn't have the time to keep up with it. But I want to, this is a bonsai kumquat tree, which this is another totally cool thing too to do. I'm going to put it on top of this. Oh, that'd be great. I'd love it. I would love it. Bill, if you sent me some seeds, that would be awesome. Awesome. Let me take this off. I'm going to put this, I'm going to shrink this a little bit because I want to show you this tree. Unless I can fit it in sideways. Let's see. No, that's not going to do. I want to leave that there. But I want to bring up another picture. Because they made a bonsai, and I love doing this too. I like taking trees and making bonsai. But I had a bunch, but they died. Like, every time I go away, I'm not trying to be funny, but people don't know how to take care of my plants, and they die. And I had these plants growing. And unfortunately, when I go away and come back, they're dead. So, and some I've lost myself. I should say I'm not innocent either. I've lost them myself, but that's, isn't that cool? I'm going to blow it up for a second, and then I'll put it in the corner, but isn't that cool? I like that you can do that too with it. Pretty well, if you know what you're doing, you can make most fruit stuff into a bonsai plant. But to get it, look at how thick that thing is. That thing's got to be, oh my gosh, the width of that, it's got to be 10 years old, at least 10, 20 years old, that plant, at least 10, just by the base of the roots. I like the look of that too. Kumquat are the citrus that are true to the seed. Other citrus, like lemons, will take years and years to flower, if at all, from seed. Right. Well, how long do you think this is going to take? This is going to take a while too. Lemon from a seed definitely takes a while. But it's still fun growing it. I mean, it took a while. Mine's like over a year and a half old. I had one even older than that. It died. And the one I'm really upset was my avocado tree. That one was looking so good. It was like at least 3 feet, 4 feet tall. 3 feet at least? Yeah, it was at least 3 feet tall. And then when I went away, it died. Kumquats will flower faster than any other citrus. But they need to be outside or they won't get pollinated, right? They have to. I don't believe they're self-pollinating like trees need to be pollinated. I'm not going to pollinate a tree though. That's too much work. So I'm thinking it's got to go outside at one point in time when it starts to flower, so that the animals can sit there and do something with it to pollinate them. So I don't think they're self-pollinating. Wait a minute. Actually, this is kind of interesting. It says how to kumquat trees pollinate. Kumquat trees that are grown indoors may need to be hand pollinated, say, to trigger fruit production. It's easy to do. Just take a small dry paintbrush, wiggle it around the center of each flower, moving from flower to flower. This carries the pollen from male to female like a bee. Oh, I guess with a paintbrush. I don't know. I've never done it before. So I guess you could do it in the house. They're not self-pollinated. No, it's not self-pollinated. You have to pollinate them. But it doesn't sound like too hard. You got to take a paintbrush. Then you just basically do that and go to the next flower and go all the way to the flowers, putting the flowers all over. So I guess, I don't know how easy it would be if I'd want to really do it. But, yeah. That's what I say. well, we think it's easy enough, Bill. You got to try it. I mean, that's still a lot of work. I try to self-pollinate other flowers, and it wasn't as easy as people think it is. You don't have to pollinate squash. Or yeah, you do, actually. I did it with squash. Yeah, you're lucky, though, because I don't find it that easy to do. But I guess if you want fruit enough, and it might work. So far, I don't do any of it. Outside does the work, and I don't have to do anything. But it would be interesting, I guess, if you wanted to do a tree like this, a kumquat tree, and you want to come in and do all the work yourself. Yeah, that's possible. I actually like the picture. This is staying on for my thumbnail. I really like this picture here, since we're talking about it. I used to vibrating toothbrush. Oh yeah? That's good. It's a lot of work though. Not everybody's going to want to do that. A lot of work to do it. It worked awesome. That's cool. That's what I wanted to do. Hang on a minute. Just want to put this in red. I love that. You have me motivated, Bill. We were like talking a little bit about gardening, and then we got into food, talking about lots of food and how hungry everybody was, and then now I'm like, you're motivating me to do something like this. I have grown tent just for the citrus for the winter months. Have ya? I think I'm motivated to do this. Is cool. This is a very cool thing. I like the look of it too. It's not necessarily whether I'm going to like the taste or not. I like the fact of the look of what a fruit tree looks like inside as like a decoration in your house. I like this. I'm going to shrink this up. Oh, I think it's kind of like a proud parent, honestly, Bill. When you start growing things, and it turns out, and they get bigger, it's like having kids, and you started them from a seed, like a baby, and grew them into full plant. It's nice. They look amazing when they flower. It smells like heaven. Oh, they do? What did somebody have one? What made you get interested in this particular plant? Did somebody have one? So I'm wondering if somebody had one, Bill, is that why you got into kumquat plants? And thank you guys. I don't know who's in the background, but thank you. I know MT's there. Lisa, you back there too? Thank you if you're still in there. And I don't know who's hanging with me, but thank you whoever's hanging with me. When I was a kid, me and my mom, a relative who had a tree with little oranges on them. Ever since then, I was obsessed. So a little kid, you remember smelling them. And so you're obsessed with the kumquat tree. I still here. Listen, I don't have fruit. Well, we can get you growing one. You might like that. I'm here. Thanks, Christian. Yeah, still here. Listen, I don't have a fruit tree, so I am clueless. it's fun though, Lisa, to have one. I'm just telling you, it takes a while to grow, but I think it's because it takes so long to grow from a seed, and you end up with a tree in the end, and it took you years to grow that tree. It's pretty impressive. Like you feel really good as you get, if you can get a plant or like a seed turning into a tree. You're talking about like 3 years, 5 years, and it looks like a nice tree, and you did it from scratch. It's kind of like really cool thing, just like growing tomatoes or any kind of plant. Only you're almost even more proud because this took you 5 years of your life, 3 years, whatever. They were here's sunroom. She had 2 of them, all tall trees. Oh yeah, did you eat them too? Did she pollinate them, or did she do the work and doing the flowers and coming out and doing that? I don't know. I'm honestly telling you that I tried with the flower. It didn't work, but only once. I've only tried to self-pollinate once. So I don't really know if I could do good at it or not, because I really didn't do it a lot. I started my first lemon tree to challenge my sister. She had one, I have one, and they're still alive, both of them. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, that it's kind of a cool thing to take something. Not all seeds will grow into trees that are going to have, they're going to produce fruit. I'll tell you that much. Like an apple, when I showed how to grow it, I grew it to a small plant, the apple seed, but then I started hearing about it really won't produce apples. So certain trees are like awkward, that you can't take the seed and expect fruit from it. It won't work that way, some of the trees. But these ones, lemons and orange and grapefruits, I'm pretty sure they do. But I have a lemon one, but I don't have lemons on it yet. But I'll tell you this much, what I really like on a lemon tree is, did you ever notice that the citrus smell on the leaves are lemon too there, Bill? If you ever grew a lemon tree, when you rub the oils from the leaves are a lemon oil. It's really cool. I actually probably could make oil from it. If I sat there and took the lemon, you could probably get the lemon oil from it eventually. I'm not sure. I don't even get into that. I don't want to know how to do it because I don't want to do it, but I'm sure you can, because it's so strong. The lemon oil is so strong on the leaves. It's crazy. So did you ever notice that? And they're also picky. The leaves they have little pickers on the stems on lemon trees, which I didn't know that either. I just thought it was a tree, yeah. Yeah, they're very fragrant when you scratch them, yeah. They're awesome, actually. Very fragrant, awesome. I was saving them, but they're drying out. I wanted to do a project with them, but they're going dry, so I can't do much about it, but I'll put them in the bin for outside, the compost bin, my leaves, because I should have did something with them. I wanted to do printing or something with them, and I didn't have time, so they're all drying out. Yeah, you also have a commentary. Did you dry that from a seed? It's the same kind of way to do them. Clementine, anything citrus. Like I said, I had grapefruit growing, I had orange growing, and unfortunately, the only thing that survived, because I went away every year. Went away on vacation, so the only one that survived of all the citrus, and I had grapefruit growing, I had orange growing, lime. I think lime was one of them, maybe not. But anyways, the whole thing was all of that was growing, and I had plants and everything. And then I went away, and they all died. So I'm actually lucky that my lemon tree is survived. Yeah, and then I am starting another. I got about 5 avocado ones. I started them again in my window. I got ones already starting the root part of it, but that took a while. Avocados, I mean, I did a video and it takes a while to grow the roots and everything. But apparently key lime and kumquat are the best at producing fruit the fastest. Oh, that's from seed. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. That's interesting to know, Bill. Like I said, I think it's cool that you're saying that, but I determine a lot of my stuff on when I go to do it. And then I have proof to do it. But, because like I said, a lot of people say, like you said, apparently they say, well, apparently they say, but they say lots of stuff out there. So I don't know. Sometimes I don't trust it unless you actually do it yourself, and then you'll know. You'll have your own experience on it to know how something works. But interesting nonetheless, if that's true. If they grow faster than most plants, it's cool. I really am enjoying this, but I think I'm going to head out. I'm staying. Don't take off on guys. I have 6 people here, so I really appreciate if you stayed hanging with me for another 11 minutes, and then I'm going to get off because I got to go get some work done. I just wanted to see who was on here and have fun because I hadn't been on for a day. So if I go a day or 2 days and not come on here, I have to do it. I got to come on. It's like I'm addicted to coming on to live streaming, so I have to come and check on everybody and see what we can talk about next. Otherwise, right now I'm going to be coming back Sunday night at 7. But after this, I have to go. I have to actually. What time is it? It's almost like 3 o'clock. I almost got to start supper. I think I'm gonna start supper when I get off of here. And from there, once I start supper, I got some. No, not this exciting laundry to do, and I have to wash my floors and everything. I know that sounds so exciting to tell you, but that's the life I live, like a normal, everyday life. We all do it. I have about 20 kumquats out there. I will see if I get some seeds out of them. If I do, I'll send you some. That'd be great, Bill. And I'll try it. I'll try growing them, see how it goes. I'll definitely try growing them. That will be fun. Definitely fun. Da, 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 da. So anyways, I hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday. Awesome Saturday. That's what I'll say. Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Just looking at something. I just nope. Where is it? I want to do. Sorry, I want to post my last video out here just before I leave. If anybody's interested in seeing it, it was when I was on vacation in British Columbia. There you go. All right. This was quite the hike. I'm telling you, I thought I was going to have a heart attack doing this when I did this hike. I hope you're having a good one too. I am having a great day. I hope you are too. Absolutely, Bill. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think I like the idea of growing this too. I still have to do the grown cherries too. When do you think I'm going to start those later on? I'm going to start a plan, like I said. I was talking about doing live streaming in January. I'll start talking about gardening in January for sure. Like everything else, we talk about all kinds of things today. But I want to start making a plan of how I'm going to do my garden, and if that helps anybody else to start thinking in January to set up to, oh, you see the land space you have, what grew, where did it grow the best, and start doing that. That's what I plan on doing, like doing a drawing of, okay, this is my land, where I can plant, where am I going to plant stuff, and then I need to start growing the stuff that I want to plant. And I'm thinking, you gave me the seeds somewhere, I have them, and I'm going to try to see if we can grow the ground cherries. And I'm not sure where I'm going to put them yet, but they might be going behind my back, my fence, because they spread really crazy, right? Bill, the seeds you sent me before, don't ground cherries spread really good on the ground? So I kind of allow for that when there's an area where I put things. If it's going to spread, I got to allow more area for that. Same thing as the gourds took up way more space than I thought they would, but it doesn't matter. I'd still do it again. Like I didn't allow that. They take a lot of space, but the good thing is it grew up. When it did the hey studio, thanks for coming. Hi, how are you? When it comes to the space where it spreads out, be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out where to put it. That's what I'll be talking about. One of my live streams when I start January. I'm really getting into the garden part of this. Yeah, some plants will be invasive. Yeah, I think that's one, because any ground plant is kind of invasive. So I have to figure out where I'm going to put them. Yeah. So are you saying that they become invasive? The ground cherries become invasive? Is that what you're saying? Lots of plants are very invasive. Absolutely. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to grow them. And I got to figure what time to start them, because depends. I start them too long. I have them too long in my house. So it's the same with the gourds. Pay attention to how long it takes you to grow something. Oh, so you think I should put them in a container? I'm good. It's good to see you, studio. Hey, anytime you want to cheer yourself up, though, oh, maybe you're not up that late. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard too late for you? That's when I do that Sillyville stuff. Yeah, okay, so I'll try them in a container. And grow them in a container, you think, if that's better, so then they're controlled. Yeah, I'll try. I'm going to do a video on growing them like I do for everything I grow. I document it in a video. Then it's the same thing as me. I grew so many things. I got to go back to watch my own stuff to see if I forget. Like, for instance, I'll be going to look at the gourds and how long it took me when I started growing them to how big they got. I'm going to look at that, because that's going to help me for this year figure out, okay, so they were this big. I started them too early, so I got to move up the date and start them a week later than I did last year. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. I am for me. I get up. That's why I don't see. Okay, because 7 o'clock is too late for you. Oh, I see now. 7 o'clock is too late for you. That's 1 a.m. Oh, wow. But you will produce more underground. Well, maybe I'll try it somewhere else. I'll give it a little bit of space somewhere else to see how it goes. I'll do it two ways. I'll do it in a container, and then I'll find an area where I want to put it in the ground, and we'll see how it goes. Because, yes, most things are going to grow way better directly in the ground than they're going to go in a container. I know that for 100%. Unless I come out with some kind of fertilizer that's organic. That's what I want to. I want to really work on getting a good fertilizer for containers. Organic, good fertilizer, because I think you can grow amazing amount of stuff in containers if you get the right fertilizer, because that's going to help you. Yeah, so that's what I'll probably do, though. Do it in a container, do it in the ground. But I'm also wanting to work on, if anybody finds out any stuff, organically fertilized stuff that's good and you know it's safe and healthy, bring it here, tell me, because I'm looking to I want to see, I really do, I want to grow more stuff in containers, and I know that the nutrients or whatever die out in the soil for containers. You need to replenish them. That's how they grow better, and I just don't know the good stuff. I would like to know what they would be like in the ground, how big they would get. No, I do banana peels. I do that all the time. That's potassium, Bill. That's not your answer to everything. I do banana pills all the time. Yeah, but it's not enough. It's not enough to put it in a pail and get more stuff from it. I use banana peels all the time. Actually, I have them right now. They're black, and I'm waiting until they get crispy, and then I grind them down into powder too. I either throw them directly out the peel, or I'll dry them out and grind them down. But I still don't think that's enough. I don't think it's strong enough for what I'm talking about. But good idea. Good idea, Bill. I already do it though. Yeah, like I said, I have about 5 sitting up top. I'm staring at them. I have my eggs drying out, and I have my bananas. They're on top of my fridge, and I wait till they dry out, and then I take a coffee grinder. I grind them down, and then I take the eggshells and I grind them down. This is something I do all the time. Yeah, yep. That's magnesium, calcium, potassium, which I talked about for a long time. Okay. Well, it depends. I'm going to work with something else because I think that I might try this in it. You know what? I might try ash. You know how Howie comes in and he talks about he uses a lot of ash, like the wood ash. So I want to try putting wood ash in it. I'm going to see how things will grow with wood ash, not only on my ground, but also maybe in containers. I'll shove a little bit and experiment with wood ash because I want to see. I'm dying to do this. Like do a container where you take 2 seeds and you have one growing with the regular soil and the same soil, but you add wood ash. Yeah, we hear it's good. I want to experiment to know it's good. That's kind of what I do. That's my thing there, Bill. That I kind of back it up to try seeing if it is. So I can show you on a video. I can do, I don't know what I'm going to grow, but take 1 seed with just the normal soil, the other one with normal soil and wood ash, and we'll see what happens. People even burn their lawn. Yeah, they have done that. They say it's great, but I still want proof of it. I want to see that it actually is good, and I can show you it. Just like the gnats. I've said that over and over. People gave me all kinds of said, "Oh, this stuff works. This is really good stuff for gnats, killing gnats." No offense against anybody, but like I said, I try this stuff that people tell me, and when it doesn't work, I tell you it doesn't work. I think what happens is that people tell you all kinds of stuff, and you think, oh, well, I heard. Yeah, try it. And then you'll know that it doesn't work, a lot of the stuff. Like I said, I went and spent money on trying to kill these silly gnats, and I know Lisa's probably sick of me saying it, but I've tried everything, and there's only a couple more things I want to try. And one of them's, I forgot the second one. I have to think about how I want to do the mixture before I can tell you it works, but none of it works. I don't care what they say. The only thing that's working the best is stickers. I have these stickers that kill a lot of them on my windows. That's probably the best, but it's not killing the eggs. Yeah, nothing is good. And everybody gave you all kinds of solutions to say, oh, it works, it'll get rid of it all. No. I think somebody gave me to buy a container for my greenhouse that would work. It doesn't kill the gnats. They still are there. One of those, spent money on them, and you put a little bit of apple, and then it kills some of them, but it doesn't kill the source. The source is in the soil, and it has to be. You have to kill the source, the eggs. When they hatch the eggs inside, that's what you're looking for, not the flying ones, because that's going to only help a little bit. So I only kill off the flying ones, the sticky things. Yeah. And they said that, oh, I have it. Remember, it was a chemical that Lisa made fun of me, and she sent me the thing how to say it. But it was a chemical I bought that was recommended that would work. It's eggshells, like sea eggshells ground up really fine. That didn't work at all. I'm thinking of trying peroxide, but you're saying it didn't work. But I don't know. I'm going to try to see if that helps. Got to find a solution. That's a really big one. I know that, like I've already repeated lots of times, I can guarantee you that we're talking about the oil, right? Passion. You want to tape the word we were talking about, or should I go and find it for a joke? Wait, let me see if I can find it for a joke, Patrick. Let's see if I can find it. Right here, because but I don't know if I can go that far back. I don't know if I can find it. It's pretty far back. I think I'm gonna let it go. But she kind of said it for me, and that stuff didn't work either. So I spent money on different things, and none of that worked for. However, for aphids, besides trying to get ladybugs, that the oil works really good. That stuff is amazing. I'm gonna give it that. What's the old again I'm talking about, guys? I hate that. It's like I don't know what I'm talking about, yet I do. I just forget things. Come on, Lisa, tell me what I'm talking about. Come on, you and Misha like saying my words when I can't get them out. That oil. What the heck? I'm gonna have to go get the bottle. I'm telling you, and it really stinks bad, but it works really good. I kept talking about it all the time. What the heck's it called again? Come on, somebody help me out! Help me out! I can't get that word out. Neem oil. Thank you. That was driving me crazy. It's neem oil. That thing works 100%. It's worth the money. Some people take cling wrap and put it across the top of the pot to keep the nuts in, and put down that yellow sticky tape in there. It usually takes care of a lot of them. I don't know if that's going to work though. You're not killing the source of the eggs being hatched again. You're only smothering to death. And not only that, you're not letting the plant breathe, so you're going to get too much moisture. I don't think that's a good idea. Plastic wrap, I don't think, to me that doesn't sound good. I tried something similar to that, and you're talking about the plastic will keep moisture in it, and sometimes it has to dry out. And it's not, thanks guys for the neem oil. And sometimes the top has to dry out. It's not good for all that moisture. You start to get mildew and all kinds of stuff. So to me, the plastic rack, I won't even go there. I tried something similar, it didn't work. Oh, I don't know. It might work to kill some of the bugs, but I think it's harmful for your plant, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. You just don't have to water for a long time. I don't know. You know what? I'll tell you what, Bill. I might try it, but I'm just always afraid of killing my plants off, so that's what I want to do. That one sounds like risky to me. Because you'd be keeping moisture constantly in it, and some plants don't like that. But I guess it's an idea. It's an idea. Yeah. So neem oil is what I'm talking about. That stuff's really good. 100% I would recommend that for plants and aphids. Oh my gosh, I know it works. So it was like amen when I figured that one out. When I tried it finally and used it and found out that it was like stopping it. I only had to spray it 2-3 times for the whole season. And I saw my rose bush come back from aphids. I saw just different things, and I went, yep, this is definitely a winner for aphids. Neem oil is a good one, for sure. What is that? Kumquat? Yes, that's a kumquat on the newfound drone production. His name's Bill, and Bill was talking about, he's so excited because he's going to be growing a kumquat, and he got seeds, and he's going to try to send me some seeds. So I did that because I thought this was a cool subject to talk about. I really heard of them, never ate them before, never grew them before, and I thought this is cool. I like the look of them. I still would like to taste them, so I'm going to see if I can find them at the store to tell you if I truly like them, because Bill says he really likes them, and so he's really in. He said everything about it sounds wonderful. He said the flowers smell nice and they're fragrant too. They're really fast to produce fruit. Again, that's Bill telling me. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm going by what Bill says, that they produce fast and they taste good, because he just ate one. And he's very impressed with them, and he grew up with them, and he knew about them as kids. And you can grow them indoors if you're, if you're living in a winter area where it's not like Florida or California where it's constantly hot. You have to bring the plant in like a lemon tree or any kind of citrus, but yet you can grow them in. And I like the fact of growing fruit trees in my house. I think it's cool. I like the look of it. It's not just even the taste of it, the look of it. It looks amazing for decoration purposes. It's a combine of everything. Yeah, well, fast for a citrus tree. Not fast as a radish. Yeah, I got you. Well, fast for a tree. It's one of the fastest things for a tree. Yeah, we got you. So that's a kumquat tree. That's what we're talking about. And see, I like that stuff though, Bill. Seriously, I love the fact that when people come in here and we're talking gardening subject, we kind of stick on the gardening part of it. I really enjoy talking about that stuff. Sometimes I get sidetracked with people, but this is my favorite thing to talk about is gardening. Over anything I talk about, probably over here anyways. It's my favorite thing to talk about when I'm here. Hey, Miss Southern Belle. Hope all is well. I don't want to talk to you in front. If you want, hopefully, sending prayers and love to your niece. I was thinking about you yesterday, and I'm thinking I didn't see a fax or anything like that, but I'm hoping she's much better. And if you don't want to talk about it here, that's fine. Just put it in Facebook or something if you want to tell me she's better. I hope and pray that she's better. And studio saying hello to you too. I think they're all saying hello to you, Miss Southern Belle. So I'm not going to be staying too much longer. I already said I was only going to be here for an hour and a half. So I get on here and then I don't get off, and then I'm delayed for supper. So I'm going to say adios, muchachos, to all of you. And thank you so much for coming. And Bill, thank you for that was a good conversation. I love that part. So bring it on anytime you want to come and we talk gardening. I love it. Oh, yes, it could. Probably. Empty. A lot of things can get grafted. A lot of things can get grafted for sure. It probably could. They graft all kinds of stuff. So, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put the kumquat to a lemon. Those two probably wouldn't go together very good. You're talking about one really sour tasting to put something fruit doesn't. I tasted something like that. It was terrible. They took some kind of apple or something and mixed it with lemon, and it was horrible. So, I don't know. I wouldn't put something that's sweet and something citrus. I don't think that would be too good together. But I bet you it's possible to graft. That's your thing, probably. Yeah, didn't even start on that. I was trying to graft something with a flower, but it didn't work out yet. And I was following what other gardeners said at channel. And I did exactly what they said to see if I could graft another flower. And it didn't work at all. Not at all. So... I guess that's what I'm going to say to that. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, sorry, Lisa, you'll have to catch me later. I'm getting going there. I gotta go do some supper. So, sorry, Lisa, I don't want to run out the door, but I gotta get going. I hope to see you shortly, Lisa. I'll be on another day. Or another time, or another place. Wink, wink. Thanks, guys. Oh no, I gotta get going there, Lisa. I gotta go make supper and do some stuff. So I can't hear you. Anyways, bye guys, thanks. All right.